Go. Cool. Hello, everyone. My name is Luke. I hope you're doing fantastico this afternoon, and I'm going to be talking to you about how to increase Grindr's follower account by 50% over 6 months via Twitter. Now let's get into it. So this is Grindr's active Twitter timeline. They have 300,000 followers, around 13,000 tweets out, and you can expect very different content from Instagram and Facebook than Grindr's Twitter. They will be showcasing a lot of moderate content. But what even is Grindr? So Grindr was founded by Joel Simkai back in 2009, and it is the largest social networking app for gay, bisexual, and queer people alike. Like I said, they've accumulated like 300,000 Twitter followers, and what separates them, or one of the key indicators that separates them from Grindr's other social networks, is that you can get direct tech support from Grindr through Twitter. So, a lot of content that you'll be finding on Instagram and Facebook are a lot of shirtless guys, a lot of crotch pictures, but on Twitter, it's different. You'll see the occasional gay selfie, some celebrity reposting, some celebrity recognition, a brand recognition as well, memes of tickling pickles and other funny gags, and just inclusive, just trying to find what's trendy with people to see to build their Twitter PR, so to speak. And that can get into like their SWOT, Grindr SWOT. So for their strengths, like I said, they're the largest application for queer people internationally, locally. They have a huge public notoriety, brand presence, the works. But with strengths, there are weaknesses, and they have a limit market size. And you also have to pay attention to countries that are homophobic, like China, regions in Pakistan, and those are just opportunities for Grindr to produce their holistic security guide of different languages to help gay people navigate and travel to these countries in a very safe environment. And also social outreach to help destigmatize issues within local communities of the LGBT. But no one's perfect. There are threats that Grindr faces, just like any other app, like no age verification, but Tinder has that. They also have geo-trafficking applications that can be hacked and pinpoint your exact location. And there is a competition cutting the market bandwidth, and that's just going into the plethora and the slew of dating apps that are even at our fingertips. And I'll get into two of them. So there's Scruff and Tinder. Scruff is specifically a gay dating app, but on their Twitter, you'll find a lot of explicit content, self-promoting content of guys wearing Scruff merchandise and taking pictures of themselves. And they even have a TV show on Canada's streaming service, Out TV, that's specifically like a Scruff, like TV kind of contest. I'm not really sure what it is, but Grindr doesn't have that. And Tinder is Twitter's is a little different. Like they have moderate content, but they're very inclusive. And what I mean by that is it's not just gay people or lesbians, but it's also heterosexuals. It's everyone can fit into Tinder's sphere, and they even will promote different lifestyles and different beliefs. If you're really into astrology, they'll showcase different horoscopes happening that month. Or if you're a Christian, they'll show you videos of Pope Francis saying that Tinder's okay and whoever has sex will be going to heaven. And you can find more here. But Grindr's focus is a lot different. Like I said, it's a lot more international and local queer folk. So you'll get a lot of girls, gays, and days. Gays are everywhere on the app. You'll find them anywhere. Theys are people that identify as transgender, transsexual, non-binary. And girls are, you'll find the occasional girl just looking for like a new gay bestie or a new lover for their gay bestie. Like it's so many options. But but Grindr has a specific target audience and psychographics and demographics. And those are males that are like 25 to 35 years old who are affluent, traveling in and out of the US. They make up a lot of the realm of these dating apps, like 64%. And most of the time, these guys' psychographics are just, LGBT people linking to meet in like a public sphere, queer folk looking for platonic or sexual relationships, maybe both, who knows what It's whatever these guys are looking for in that moment. So that's where Enrique comes in. Enrique is one of Grindr's ideal candidates. He identifies as bisexual. He is a pilot. He makes great money. He travels. He loves the simple things in life. He loves good friends, good drinks, and great memories. But he loves Grindr's free local outreach because he's able to connect with people. But he hates the fact that you have to pay for subscriptions to unlock these elite features within the app. So ultimately, our goal is to increase Grindr's brand awareness on Twitter. And you can definitely see that within their strength of roping in males because they know that guys are exploring their sexuality. It's what is supposed to be encouraged. And we can definitely notice this through our SMART goals of like increasing our followers, increasing fan interaction by 30%, posting a little more suggestive photos, making sure we're getting at least 1,500 likes. And this is definitely going to showcase our interest, consideration, and evaluation for our market funnel. And these will help us show our key performance indicators through our followers, our outreach, our impressions, and our engagement that we're reading. So the plan, literally to post every single day. And that's going to come from like more personalized, suggestive content of how couples met on Grindr, where they met. Maybe the pictures are shirtless and maybe they're like in bed and comfy, or, increase influencer acknowledgements like bringing in drag queens and different celebrity outreaches, repurposing their content from Twitter to Instagram to Facebook, really harness their audience, teaching tools on how to use Grindr much more adequately, and just consistent posting, mostly posting at least once a day in the morning at 9 a.m. because that's when most people check their Grindr messages, and the gays will just constantly eat it up, especially people's stories. People love sharing stories, their own personalized stories, their favorite stories. Stories help us feel more human at the end of the day. And it shows just how much trust we can put in a brand that really puts their trust in their people. So just showcasing more people's stories of how they met through Grindr will really just amplify Grindr's brand awareness through Twitter, just like how they do on Instagram and Facebook. So we can definitely see an audience engagement through our developments just by being honest, amplified, storytelling people and just showcasing that message, collaborating with other brands. Like Charlie XCX did a live DJ set for Grindr, and it brought in so much brand recognition, not only for herself, but also for Grindr, and the fans loved it. And Grindr can also sponsor and like local events and help showcase like voting resources, where to find positive sex atmospheres, and not only that, but host like speed dating rounds for people who are typically just on Grindr. There are so many ways. There was a trans activist, Tease Madison, who on Grindr spoke out about Trans Visibility Day, and that's just another perfect way to like further outreach our message to garner our audience and our followers. So in conclusion, like we through Grindr's strengths, they're the largest applications for queer people. They have 12 million active users internationally, locally, and these tactics of how we're going to increase this is through the power of the hashtag, collaborating with other brands, posting personalized, suggestive content of people's personalized stories, and the strategy, posting consistently. Just keep on posting in the morning, at least once a day. Then we'll definitely see an increase within our audience. And this will help convert everyone that is on the spectrum that are like interested or evaluating our product to further like conversing into Grindr's sphere of influence and that outreach of community within the queer space. And through that, we'll be able to showcase our KPIs, and we'll see that through our followers, our outreach, our impressions, and our engagements. And that's all. Thank you so much. You take care.